All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Yeah, I'm short on time, so it's going to be a quick video, borderline impromptu. But yeah, I've been meditating on the word courage lately, and I felt I should do a video through the Spirit really fast. Because I'm about to go somewhere, but I just wanted to do a quick video on the word courage, because courage is something that we're going to need a lot. And I've been learning a lot lately that, all these words, and then you got, the fruits of the Spirit, which goes into patience, long suffering, temperance, love, joy. There's levels to everything. There's levels to different situations, and different situations require different, different spiritual and mental attributes that need to be applied. Yeah. For example, if you're getting pulled over by the police, you may need to use a lot more patience and a lot more self-control than you would, let's say, if you're just like shopping at the store. Like different situations require, all right, sometimes this requires more patience. Sometimes you don't need that much patience, and it's person by person, case by case. But I've been meditating on the word courage and how courage, especially as a man, we use that a lot, man. As a man of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we ought to be courageous a lot. Courage is something that we need to use. At least I'm learning. It's something that you need to use, damn near every day. All right. And so I'm just going to get I'm going to get the word on the etymology real quick. Courage. Noun, it says 13th century courage. Heart as the seat of emotions, hence spirit, temperament, state or frame of mind. It says heart, innermost feelings, temper. Now read down, it says meaning, valor, quality of mind, which enables one to meet danger and trouble without fear. So courage is what allows you to bypass fear. If you have courage, then you can meet danger and trouble without fear. Basically, you can go head to head, with a lion without any fear. And it makes you think of King David, how he slayed the lion and the bear that were trying to get his sheep. And then how he slayed that big ass heathen. His name slips me. Goliath. It's funny, you go over that story a lot, but the name of the heathen is slip, I can't think of it right now. It's probably because this is a real quick video, so I got a lot of thoughts that I want to get out. But yeah, nonetheless, it said courage is the quality of mind which enables one to meet danger and trouble without fear, man. And we know King David, he was a very courageous person, and that's an example that we got to follow when he fought against, the famous story, man. And then just his whole life, and then all the men of the Lord. When you read, I'm just going to snatch some precepts from Blue Letter real quick. Just typed in the word courage. All right, Joshua 1:6. Now, I was reading the book of Joshua, and it says, here we go. It says the book of Joshua is divided into 3 parts. It says chapter 1-5, Israel prepares to enter the land. Chapter 6-12, Israel engages in battle with the Canaanites. Chapter 13-24, Joshua divides up the land as an inheritance for the 12. So the reason I got that is showing you it's broken into 3 stages. Preparing to get into the land, fighting to take over the land, and then dividing the land. In the early chapters, chapter 1-5, they're still preparing to enter into the land. So this is why Joshua, when you read chapters 1-5, Joshua is giving Israel a lot of pep talks because we're about to go to war. And in these pep talks, he continuously mentions courage, as you can see. So Joshua, and I'm not going to get all of them, I'm just going to get like one. Joshua 1:6, it says, be strong and of a good courage, for unto this people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee, turn not from it to the right hand or to the left hand, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy power is with thee whithersoever thou goest. So courage, man. Joshua was encouraging the Israelites because we were about to go to war with the Canaanites, with the heathens. And a lot of Jake throughout the scriptures, our people, the Israelites, constantly have doubted the Lord, and therefore they've lacked courage. All right. King Saul is a prime example because he tried to tell King David not to fight Goliath. Right. And then all the Israelites were scared. But then King David had that courage, man. He was able to rise up against the fear, or rise up. So Joshua was doing the same thing. He was, he's uplifting Israel, man. And the word that he constantly mentions is courage, because we're about to go to war. Well, guess what? We're at war right now. We're at war right now. And right now, it's a spiritual and mental war before it's a physical war. But in this spiritual and mental war, we need courage, man. All right. We may not be going to war physically, but we're in war spiritually. And then soon, in these times to come, it's going to be a lot of all hell breaking loose in a physical way. And we're going to need even more courage. So courage is something that we need, especially as men of the Lord, man. All right. Sometimes you're living in this life. Sometimes you got to be bold and courageous with certain things you say to certain people, man. You know, if you're in an uncomfortable situation, or, hey, sometimes you got to be courageous and you got to say what you got to say, in order, and when you're just dealing with these people in this world, man. All right. And you're trying to just continuously level up. A lot of people, like, they doubt, they doubt their voice, they don't speak proper. They may speak too fast or stutter a lot, or some people like doubt in the way they talk and walk. It's because they're lacking courage, man. Courage is bold. So I got the word real quick on the blue letter. It says that's a ma, and I think that's a I. Ma. I think that's a tazah, Salakia. About to end the video, but I at least wanted to get the word on the blue letter. I think that's a ma tazah. I think that's a tazah on the end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this video. Then in the description, I'm going to put the correct Hebrew word for courage. But I think this is that last letter is the only one I'm confused about. I think that's a tazah. So I think it's amatazah. Amatazah. All right. I believe it's that. And it says, outline the biblical usage: to be strong, alert, courageous, to be determined. All right. Strong's definition, it says to be alert, or physically or mentally, to be courageous, to be strong, to be alert. So it just means to be strong-minded, to be determined. And yeah, man, we're going to need this a lot in everyday life. Again, just when you maneuver out in this world as a man, they want you to have, this world wants you to have a soft, effeminate spirit, but we got to be courageous, not proud, not ignorant, not disrespectful, but courageous. When all hell breaks loose, and we're going to be guiding and leading the elect, as the men of the Lord, as the prophets, we got to be courageous and bold. And we got to, when we're outside at camp, we have to speak with authority, and we got to be courageous and bold when we speak at camp. When you make these videos, courageous and bold, man. The word elude, it makes me think of it eludes off you, if I'm using that word correctly. But yeah, this is just a quick video, man. Lord willing, this is a positive vibration. put out there, man. As men in this truth, we got to be courageous, man. We got to be determined. We got to be willing to go against pressure. All right. So Lord willing, this was edifying. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Bashem Rakakwada Shalom.